Dale said you have to tell it everything what happened in the video.
Oh, I would love to, but I don't remember. Right now is the afternoon already, and me and Gwen are gonna start little adjustments and improvements around the house, which will make the things easier, and also clean up around the site. Well, we are gonna transfer one of the barrels. Actually, I will clean it up from the inside and we will use it for the water, like cleaning, washing ourselves, everything. And there will be one barrel left for construction, which is currently more than enough because we are not making any huge concrete work anymore. Finally, even though it was very nice feeling smelling the concrete since the morning, but for now we have to start with so many improvements and adjustments. We finished eating lunch with Gwen. She woke up, or I woke her up actually, because it was lunchtime and she would be overslept as again. So after that, Gwen cutted my hair. It's not that it's a different day, it's still the same day right now, but me with a different hairstyle. So we are gonna start right now so we can be done soon and enjoy our Saturday as well. And right here I will just explain right now, when Gwen is digging underneath of that concrete pavement or driveway, there is actually going a canal which we have to fill up with the soil, make it plain, because in this video the excavator came to our site and needed to go through, so we had to make the area plain and smooth. But unfortunately now all the water from our site is going on the road, which is not really appropriate, not really correct. And if the captain of the barangay would be passing around, he would not be really happy. So that's the task for today, and I'm gonna replace Gwen right now, because even though Gwen is very hard-working woman, she doesn't have those muscles.
I have. Small but strong.
Gwen's muscles are playing hide and seek, so let's do it.
trying the canal if it's working. And as you can see, we also tried to pour the barrel temporarily, because guys, you know, this is just a temporary canal as for now, since we are not done yet with our construction. But in the future, as we plan, we are going to put all the water coming from the roof down to the PVC, and the PVC will be flowing from there, and we will bury it under the ground somewhere, and it will be flowing here down there to the canal. So that means we still need to make a canal, because that's what the captain wanted as well the time when we started building a riprap wall. So we agreed to that. So to those sides we have to make canal as well. So as you can see here, it's actually working. It was coming through here and down there and everything. So we just clean up the girls' canal as well as for now, because there are so many you know, sand here before, and some bushes are growing already, because and the water is flowing to there, and Kuba's cleaning the area, because we had to make it as well. The girls, you know, pavement has been wet for a week now, and I decided we really need to make a temporary canal for the water. And as it's very inconvenient for people as well, especially for motorbike drivers passing, and that road is wet. It's not good. We might be cold out in the barangay office. We're flowing. So we have 2 barrels. The other one is clean already as well, but I really can't remove the green algae from that, like the green. But this is our temporary water barrels for now. In the future we will have a tank somewhere there at the back. And also one good news, guys. Yes, one good news is we might don't need water tank, because here in the village the water system company just finished installing all those water pipes all around the village. And yesterday, like this week, they have been testing the water, making it like letting it flow there somewhere in the canal as well, to make sure it's really working. Every day they're doing that, and it's something like a good news as well here in the village, because finally, for the first time after 27 years since I was born, there will be finally a water system. It's rare in the village to have a water pipe, especially in the mountain, like water system. Mostly in the mountains doesn't have a water system, but we rely on water from the, you know, from the streams in the mountain, or water from the rain. So it's a very good news here as well in our village, where finally in the future, maybe next year, finally all of us will have water, each one of us. But you know, installment is quite expensive. They said before it was 10k pesos around, so probably this time it's around 12k in my opinion, or more. But it doesn't matter as long as we will have water all the time, rather than just relying on the stream of water. Sometimes it's broken, sometimes during summer there's no rain, so it's gonna be hard for us to have a water. Unlike if there are those water company systems, it's just, you know, easier for us to have the water, and finally it will be accessible to every one of us in the future. So that's something as well that we have to work on, Cuba, because we were not able to have the registration form. They started the registration form last year, but we were not here last year. So that means we also need to go to the barangay office, register ourselves that we want also water system installed in our house, and then we will have it then in the future. Happy? That's perfect, you know.
About the progress with the bathroom and toilet area. So today we were able to make a foundation of the walls. So here is looking like this. Right there, where is that pipe pointing up, will be the drain from the shower. But up until now we can actually use just the toilet. Toilet is working already, so that's amazing thing. But we cannot take shower there yet, so we are actually taking a bath right here, just like Wendy, right next to the road. So imagine, guys, you can take a bath and other people can admire you.
Really?
Nothing wrong about that, like about the privacy thing and like that. When we were in the Czech Republic with Gwen, me during the summer for over 15 years, starting May, ending September, August, I was not taking a shower in our house, but I was going to the river with dozens of another people taking a bath in the river, in the actually the flowing river, which I miss a little, that we don't have it here, but we have plenty of water, so we can be happy. Some people in the Philippines don't even have this option to take a bath in the clean water. But about the privacy thing, none of us with Gwen minds that, right?
It's fine. It's fine here in the Philippines. We take a bath, especially in the province outside, but we have to wear clothes,
Oh yeah, that's true.
not panty or naked.
But that's a big advantage actually, what I found out here. Like once I'm wearing just a panty or shorts, it's basically after you are done taking a bath, you also washed your panty. So effective work, I would call it.
I still need to wash it
Yeah.
again.
But Gwen is a woman, she needs to wash it again because she would not approve this way of washing clothes of mine. Like Gwen is woman of fashion, like she really likes to be dressing up, doing all that makeup, even though right now not that much because we are not really going out that often, and also we are very busy with the construction and working. But this really, we don't have a vacuum and we are not able to vacuum this, but when Gwen is blowing her hair, she is also maintaining the frame of the windows.
I was doing my hair like this and like, I have an idea. I can use it here. But I ordered a vacuum. It's coming already.
What?
I ordered a vacuum. It's coming in next week.
But here is very important to keep the rails clean, or else later it would damage the wheels of the window, which we don't want. But for now we will not avoid any dirt getting in those rails, because there are still gonna be walls finishing everything. We are walking outside, inside during construction, especially when the floor is concrete floor, so it's very dusty. Sometimes there is a piece of stone, piece of concrete, so we will not really avoid getting the dirt there, but we have to make sure so it's clean.
Clean after construction.
Uh,
Every day we clean. Hey guys, good morning. Just an update from yesterday's party, because yesterday it was my cousin's wedding day, and that's why Kuba had to spend time and meet my uncles for the first time in my mom's side. So it was actually the first time since after few months we came here. After months we came here in the Philippines. It was also the time that they visited the village because they're leaving from the other barangay, and it was rare for us to see each other. It was a great opportunity for us to meet them, and it was also a very nice opportunity for Jacob as well to be able to bond with them. So it was crazy and wasted and fun night for Kuba and for my uncles as well. And for sure it's some kind of core memory that Jacob will remember forever while we stayed here in the Philippines. So update this morning, Jacob's still sleeping. I actually prepared bucket for him last night. It was kind of crazy last night. Still drunk, I guess. still drunk and tired. Good morning. You have to sleep more. 7 a.m. this time. And so I actually wanted to prepare him a tinola soup, like chicken, but or fish. But I remember it's Sunday today, and that is the or some people passing here selling meat is not coming today, and we don't have fridge yet. So Kuba and I haven't shop yet for meats because for sure it's gonna be get spoiled here. So the only thing I can run to easily and accessibly here in the mountain or in the village is just noodle soup. So that's the only thing I can buy here, like easiest thing I can buy in the store. So we have chicken and beef. I'm gonna prepare it for him. I also bought some soup because I need to wash our clothes since it's Sunday and it's wash time as well for our clothes. So I'm gonna prepare it first, or I'm gonna let Kuba sleep first, and then when he wakes up later I'm gonna prepare it for him, because it's also not good preparing it now and he will wake up later. It's, of course, it's gonna get warm. It's not hot for him to eat it. So we have our barrel here. Well, he took a bath last night, so I need to go to my neighbor and refill it again. And so that will be my task for this day. The guy now is awake and eating noodle soup.
Good noodle soup.
Coffee with a with a cold water. Kidding me?
It's hot in the Philippines. I don't need the hot coffee.
Hot soup as well. Breakfast. It's Italian dish. Rice, of course, prepared everything, and I was done with washing clothes, arranging the barrel, filling it out again because Kuba was taking a bath on it last night, so I had to wash it. Finish washing the clothes and filled out the water barrel. Now eating breakfast in our house. So tomorrow's plan, when boys are going to finish the things here in the sink, we still need to make a cabinet, put some tile frame all around so it won't be broken, put tiles here as well, finish it here and the sides as well, and also they will finish the bathroom and the toilet area. And there will be more work to do actually, but slowly by slowly we are going to make everything, like not everything but at least things that needs to be done, and the rest will be in the future. How do you feel, Kuba?
Hangover.
Dale said you have to tell it everything what happened in the video, to explain.
Oh, I would love to, but I don't remember.
He doesn't remember anything, guys, but you know what happened yesterday, as our re-updated, like we were making the canal, and then after that we decided we are going down to the village to throw the garbages, since we don't really have an area where we can throw the garbage here, so we have to bring it down there. So then while we were throwing the garbage, I saw my uncle sitting at the back of the house, and they said, "Day, dali, kaon." That means, "Inday, like, girl, come here, eat," because my cousin had wedding yesterday, and of course Kuba and I were invited, but since we had night shift that time and the wedding was in the morning at 8 a.m. something like that, we can't attend because you know we need to sleep, also manage here the construction. The guys are here up until 12 and we can't be leaving it here alone, so we explained that we can't attend. And so because we have things to do, we have work, we have to sleep, And so since we passed by yesterday, the uncles called us like, come here, eat. And so they brought so many foods, like especially lechon, like the pig lechon. And it was first time Kuba was able to taste it as well. And how was it?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Like the skin, the crunchy skin was very good, but the meat itself
Smooth?
was like the meat was smooth, but smooth and salty, like nothing really
Yeah.
special flavor. But
Yeah.
good.
That's how inasal tastes. But the most unique about inasal or lechon baboy or pig lechon is the skin, the crunchy skin, and every one of us loves that very much.
Yeah.
And so he had some bondings with my uncles yesterday. It was some kind of, drunk men sometimes are talking nasty things and they were talking nasty things, but I had to translate it with Cuba, stuff like that, and it's like fun for me. And so I left him alone because it's kind of inappropriate as well for older people if it's like a group of men and there's only one girl, drinking together or sitting together. It's like for me it's kind of inappropriate because my parents taught me that before, that I am a girl, I'm not allowed to sit with men who are drinking together. If you're the only woman, it's very inappropriate. So I had to go away because most of my uncles 50 years old plus and are still very traditional. So I just stayed there for a while, eat with Cuba, talk to them for a bit, and left him. But I had to left him as well because my cousin's husband was there. He knows how to speak English, and they were able to bond with Cuba, and he was the translator. It was so kind of funny because they really tried to talk with Cuba, but what one uncle said to you, if you remember, he said he was so struggling that he wanted to talk to Cuba, but he said he only know 2 words in English. Do you remember what was that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Let's go.
What else?
Let's ride.
Huh?
Let's ride.
No.
Go, let's ride.
No, he said he only knows how to speak English, 2 words. Yes, and let's go. Yeah. So it was crazy thing last night. And like all of my uncles, they really love drinking as well, especially the Tanduay long neck. That's their favorite drink here. All of them were so wasted last night. All of them were drunk, and one of my uncle is also living there. It's like not really my mother's cousin, but he is far away degree uncle, but still he's considered uncle because the situation here about these relatives, uncles and cousins in the Philippines. Early in the morning at 7 a.m. he passed by. He just took a bath. Terio, you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
You know what he brought? Early in the morning at 7 a.m.
What?
He passed by here. He's done. He was so fresh taking a bath, but he went up there and I talked to him quite like small talk to him, telling him that you were inside of the bar, and he was laughing so much. And he said, yeah, that's normal because body is too hot after drinking tanduay. So it was normal for you to find, cold bath. But you know what he brought early in the morning at 7 a.m.?
Tell me.
Tanduay long neck. I told him, you were just drunk last night and you drank maybe more than 3 long necks, and now you're bringing again another long neck. And he said, Inda, I am different in terms of drinking, and if I got drunk last night, I still need another drink in the morning. Is it normal for men like that?
No, of course. You can escape the hangover with that and not.
It was so funny
In the
for
morning.
me. Yeah. I was like, what? That's so crazy. And you will finish everything by yourself? And he said, yes. But he's very alcoholic person. Like, every day you can find or you can see him passing by here with tanduay long neck. Like, every day. You don't
Where
remember.
is he? I have to find
There.
him. I'm going.
His wife is massage therapist. You don't really remember him, but he's been working also construction there on the other side. In our neighbor. And he's been passing by and he's always drunk whenever he passed by. He was like kicked out, terminated in the workplace because he's always drunk going to work. Like, he is very alcoholic and that's not normal anymore actually. But with Cuba, he doesn't remember anything, but he was very enjoyed last night. Did you enjoy last night? Especially
Yeah.
singing karaoke?
I did not sing.
But yeah, you did not sing, but you
was
sing
listening.
together. Hey, but you still sing together. And you know, guys, I don't nag when Cuba is drinking. It's just fine for me. Cuba knows that as well. I don't, you know, I'm not getting angry about that. It's for me, it's normal for men. But if it's, you know, too much, maybe there's a reason for me to nag. But there's no reason for me to nag because I know how Cuba, when he drinks sometimes alcohol, most of the time beer. But as far as I know, as I understood their culture, that beer is not alcohol, so it's fine for me. And he doesn't really get drunk that much. And if he gets drunk, he's a good boy. He just sleeps and that's all. Like, he's not crazy when he's drunk. So for me, I don't nag because it's not a problem for me. And that's also a way for him to relax after a stressful days here in the construction site.
Where is the motorbike?
You know, what is the only thing I will be nagging at Cuba? It's when he is drunk and driving. So last night, guys, I was really nagging at him because I told him that he will just park the bike, but he was just teasing me. But he won't drive it. It's just I asked him to transfer it in our front yard because it can't be parking there beside the street. And he was really teasing me last night, like laughing at me and trying to tease me that he's gonna run away with the motorbike. And I was so mad last night, if you do remember that. You don't?
Really?
Yeah, so I had to take the key away from Cuba. And then he parked there and we were walking home. 30 minutes of walking home. And Kuba was struggling so much. Sometimes he was crawling in the street because there's the street going up. It's so horrible. Especially there in our front yard. Yeah.
Can you pick up motorbike?
No.
Later?
We have to walk down there again and pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was worth it. It was worth it, all that headache I'm suffering right now.
Yeah. It's nice, and I really love it as well when he's able to enjoy with men, like, you know, because it's not common for Cuba to be drinking, like, to have friends here, to be honest, because, you know, language barrier. Filipinos are so friendly, but the only problem is the language barrier. So that's why Cuba really won't be able to communicate with them and to have a proper bond, like, you know, when you bond someone, communication is also very important to understand each other as well, and like having some talks and sharing something. That's the struggle here, the language barrier. So that's something that I wish everyone of here knows how to speak English, so it won't be hard for Cuba to, you know, have some people to hang out with. Because I don't want him to feel lonely as well as what I've experienced in Czechia because of the language barrier, and I felt very lonely as well there. And of course here Cuba will experience loneliness, especially his friends are not here and family. So I'm happy whenever he hangs out with men, and even if they're gonna get drunk overnight, it's not a problem for me at all. As long as he's safe, and that's what the most important thing for me.